Morning, everybody. Of course, I'm Coach Martin, and it's Monday morning. Looks like it's about 15 to 11, and I know it's day off for school and all, but I wanted to kind of get you ready for this week. I know that whole hybrid thing is one thing, then the whole DLD digital is quite another. And so what I'm saying, and uh, so that I don't get 800 texts this week saying, "Am I doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, or am I supposed to be doing something?" Or however you talk. I'm gonna give you a quick overview of the week on video, face to face. Do I look okay? Does this jacket make me look fat? I don't know. Okay. All right. So here's what you need to know. Number one, you've got four IXLs to do this week. Okay. Um, your regular ones signed that have already been posted. They're due Friday morning at 8 a.m. L1 and L2. That's going to be um, writing in active and passive voice. You need to be building your ability to do that. We'll talk about that more next week. But along with that, uh, I've assigned a couple of others, and they're on ethos, pathos, and logos, the three rhetorical appeals. If you're making an argument, how you trying to move people with ethos, pathos, or logos. So do those two as well. You won't find them very difficult. Those are rather easy, and they're going to support you as we move into this argumentative writing that we're about to begin. Along with that, in the argumentative module that you're going to see that I've created, you're going to see an assignment, the major assignment that's going to take you the bulk of your time this week. And remember, I'm not a fan of homework, so I'm looking at we're supposed to go to school 4 days this week, so I should be giving you a 6 hours worth of work, and that's what I've done. I'm not going to do a bunch of video teaching and zooming this week. I'm not prepared to do that, nor is it necessary based on what we're doing. Okay, what I do need you to do is get those IXLs done, and then in that argumentative module, you're going to see the assignment around the social dilemma. Okay, I watched that recently. I thought it was phenomenal, and it's just slam full of data and arguments. Okay, that I think are incredibly pertinent to where we are in our world today, especially technologically, especially with our connectedness to media and social media. And is it good for us? Is it bad for us? What's it doing to me? Is it doing anything to me? Does any of it even matter? So I want you to watch that. And if you don't have Netflix, phone a friend. And if there's by some absolute, it's not possible for your eyeballs to go to somebody's house, you've got Netflix yourself, or whatever. If it's not possible for you to, see the social dilemma, then you need to contact me. Um, and that's not going to make your life easier. I promise. That was not. If you're like, ooh, I'm just going to get out of this by telling Coach, man, I can't do that. I ain't got no way to watch no Netflix. Well, I'm telling you, your life's not going to be easier. So don't use that as some slim excuse. Watch that and then gut it. By gut it, I mean I want you to strip all the data out of that thing, all the research that is contained in that. All right, and they're gonna offer you so much research and so much of this is what we were doing. I want you to take notes on that thing all the way through. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and do the same thing. I'm actually gonna do what I'm asking you to do. Now you got to do it handwritten because I want to be able to see that you actually did this yourself. You didn't copy somebody else's work or anything like that. And I can tell. I mean, it's not hard to tell if somebody simply got somebody else's and hand wrote it. So good gosh, first off, don't think I'm an idiot. And then I want you to just rob all the data out of it. Okay, you're going to need all those notes, and I'm going to grade you based on the percentage. I'm going to take what I find, and based on the percentage that you get up to 30 points on that summative grade. The other 70 is going to be involved in the paper that you'll write next week, and you'll write it in class. So, be in class. Don't skip next week. And you'll see what we're going to do. We're going to make some arguments. We're going to begin learning to argue well, certainly using ethos, pathos, and logos, not only knowing how to write it, but knowing how to identify what we've written and what others have written, not committing logical fallacies, and I'll introduce that more next week. But between these two things, okay, that's two things. Both sets of IXLs, okay, active and passive writing, ethos, pathos, and logos, and then this Netflix, I guess that's three really, right? The watching The Social Dilemma and handwriting all your notes, and then finally, not this coming Friday, but next Friday, your first 3 pages are due in your book. So those of you who ended Friday when looking at me, or Thursday, and looking at me saying, I have no idea what I'm gonna write a book on. Well, you weren't thinking quick enough, and now you got to get going. Okay, 3 pages you've got to have written, and you've got to have them edited for the things that I said. Capitalization, spelling, right wording, dialogue, and that kind of stuff. All right, so get with it. You've got plenty to do. I certainly haven't given you more than the 3, 6, 9, 12, the 6 hours you would have been in class for these 4 days. I should have given you about that much, and get to it. All right, if you have any questions, text me, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we'll talk to you in a little bit.